The price of Bitcoin is $30,481. Today, we formed this cup and handle formation, and let me show you on a larger time frame what happens when we have a cup and handle formation, because you'll all know about Bitcoin's recent breakout, this being the entire bear market forming this cup and this handle to the out, basically, cup, handle, break to the upside. That's kind of what we're looking at for the price of Bitcoin right now. And of course, today we need to discuss what's going on with Bitcoin, because it's all starting to heat up. Bitcoin managed to find support at that $30,000 level. It is looking pretty good out there right now on the crypto markets, and a move up to $37,000 honestly seems fairly realistic at this point in time. Now, if you want that to happen, or if you like these videos, please do leave a like. Let's try and get one like on this video, just one. That'd be amazing. And at the same time, let's try and get one comment as well, just one comment. I don't know, somebody tell me what you think is going to happen to the price of Bitcoin down in the comment section. But today we've got to discuss what's going on with the price of Bitcoin, and also have a look at this fantastic view of what's it called, San Francisco. Lovely part of the world. Pretty cool, isn't it? Anyway, currently the price of Bitcoin, what's going on right now? $30,479. Now we need to be looking at this on a lower time frame, like the hourly chart, of course, because on the hourly we've got several different things that are kind of playing out right now. We've got a bull flag or bull pennant coming upwards. That looks amazing. At the same time as having that bull pennant, we've also got this cup and handle formation within the bull pennant. So it seems likely again that we're at least going to come up and retest the level here of $30,769. I'm looking to open a long position when we break above $30,800, because at least at that point in time we should in theory rally up to the high here of around $31,200 to $31,300. If we break that high, that's when things start looking really interesting. So let's look at the volume profile right now on the price of Bitcoin to assess what would happen if we broke through that $31,000 level. Well, I mean, it's pretty simple what would happen if we broke through that $31,000 level. There is basically no resistance in the charts. Now, it's not going to load that there, but if I drop down on the hourly, daily chart, sorry, right here, you should be able to see that essentially we don't have an awful lot of resistance in the charts right now. The key levels of liquidity are sat slightly higher up on the chart, and essentially we've got a gap now all the way up to this level of resistance up here around $37,000. Also important to point out, the CME gap still open at $31,200, has not yet closed. So that's also looking pretty good. In terms of how Bitcoin is dominating the markets, I think this is going to come to an end sometime soon. Ethereum's still got a little bit more downside to go. It keeps just chugging tiny little bits to the downside. So my Ethereum trade still yet to play out, still not in a profit, not in a loss, just sat there doing nothing. Of course, have I got any trades open right now? Not at this moment in time, but I do intend on opening a trade on the price of Bitcoin when we break above $30,800. Of course, if you are interested in trading, check out BYBIT. You'll find a link for it in today's video description. It is the best cryptocurrency exchange, and if you use the link in today's video description, you get up to $30,000 for free. But in terms of what's going on with the value of the US dollar, the value of the US dollar is actually had a slightly down day just because it started the day so high. Of course, it has been rallying upwards recently, but if we look at it on a slightly higher time frame, give ourselves a little bit more perspective on how things are going with the US dollar, they're going pretty horrendously, and I would expect a break to back to the downside fairly soon. I feel like we're hitting a level of resistance at these levels. It doesn't seem like that momentum is going to continue much longer, and if you look at the overall longer term downtrend, it is, I mean, it's a downtrend, isn't it? It's certainly not an uptrend. You can see here we're going to interact with this line. It depends on whenever we interact with this line. If it drops back to the downside, that's when Bitcoin is going to go absolutely mental. The real question is, when is that going to happen, and is it going to happen pretty soon? I hope it does, because of course I'd like to see the price of Bitcoin going much higher. In terms of Ethereum's US dollar value, again, stagnating, not really doing so much. I feel like accumulating Ethereum at these levels seems like a sensible thing to be doing. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm accumulating Ethereum. Of course, I'm accumulating Bitcoin as well, but I'm accumulating Ethereum more so at an increasing pace. So back to the price of Bitcoin right now, what are we expecting from the price of Bitcoin? Well, that would be, of course, a break of the $31,200 level would then mean that the lowest we would go is about $32,000. If we manage to break back up into this range here, you're looking at $37,000. And the thing is, all of that is going to happen within such a short span of time. Literally all of it's going to happen in just, it'll happen within a couple of days of each other. The question is, right now, it's Thursday. Is it going to happen on Friday? Probably not. Is it going to happen on the weekend? I really hope not, because that means we open up a CME gap. So the real thing is, it's probably going to all kick off next week, unless it really starts going in the next 24-hour period. I mean, from my perspective right now, I'm looking for those resistance level breaks. So back to the price of Bitcoin, we are literally looking for a resistance level break here of approximately $30,760. We break $30,760. Sky becomes the limit. Prices go to the moon. In terms of what we're looking at in today's cryptocurrency news, of course, the UK today has passed a bill to recognize crypto and stablecoins as regulated financial activity. This is bullish news, and it gives us clear rules in the UK of which we've got to abide by. King Charles formally agreed to make the Financial Services and Markets Bill into Act of Parliament on Thursday. The bill received royal assent after the upper chamber of Parliament approved it last week. If you want to read more about this, go to cryptosavingexpert.com, the only place of which you should be getting your most up-to-date cryptocurrency news. The next thing would be SBF has lost his bid to dismiss criminal charges involving the FTX collapse. Again, interesting news, because he doesn't want those criminal charges. And if you want to read more about it, again, go to cryptosavingexpert.com. Final most important thing in today's cryptocurrency news would be that Coinbase has filed a response to the SEC's complaints. Coinbase alleges that Solana, Matic, and ADA are not investment contracts, so they are not within the SEC's authority. If they are to win this case, I mean, it's just going to get more and more complex as time goes on with regards to what's going on with Coinbase and the SEC. In terms of my altcoin portfolio and how that's getting on right now, TAP, of course, down 7% in the past 24 hours. This is absolutely a solid buy right now. The market cap on it is stupendously low when you look at it on these high time frames. Even the 90-day, it might be up a little bit recently, but it's certainly back within that buy zone right now. And if you look at it on the all-time chart, like, honestly, it's cheap right now from my perspective, and I'm excited about the future of TAP. TAP has had a rally up recently. It's just dropped back down. I will be buying the dip in the next 24-hour period, and you'll probably see that on the chart when I do start doing that. So just bear that in mind. At the same time, just giving everybody a bit of pre-warning there. $30,470 is the price of Bitcoin. Current price of Ethereum, $1,853. Overall, things are looking more so positive than negative in the... Cool, there we go. Let's just hold this camera correctly. Everything's looking more positive than negative in the crypto markets right now. It's looking up. We just need to hold that $30,000 level of support on the price of Bitcoin. Look, if we lose that $30,000 bet level on Bitcoin, the markets are not going to look as healthy as what they do right now. The markets will look increasingly less healthy, is the best way to describe it. We lose that $30,000 level, odds are we drop back down to maybe $27,000. But overall, holding that $30,000 level will mean that we keep pushing upwards over the course of the next week. In terms of my current open trades, I intend on opening a long position on the price of Bitcoin above $30,800. In terms of what we're looking at for Ethereum, I'm continually stacking in this range right here. I think that now is a good time to be accumulating. And on the altcoin markets, those are the place to be, because when Bitcoin starts pumping this next time, altcoins will probably join in as well. But on that note, guys, thank you all for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, do smash that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Let's get one like, let's get one comment, and especially if you're new, subscribe. If you are interested in trading, check out the trading tutorial you'll see somewhere on the screen right now. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.